students walk these sidewalks every day, and during the bad winter months, they can get very slick. This is why SAU maintenance is out here putting salt all over the sidewalks.
Allison says all of her horses here, just like Jesse, are donated. Some come from bad situations and others just need a new job, and they find that here right on the ranch.
Big fundraiser here today, all for a little boy who got a transplant from his mother. As you can see here, tons of silent auctions, hundreds of dollars donated, all for a good cause. To help students deal with their grief, the counseling office is offering extended hours. Counselors say you can make an appointment or simply just walk in. These horses are able to connect with people better than any human can.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Even the legs of the altar were built to resemble the mighty oaks of St. Ambrose University. In just a few short hours, U.S. Senate candidates Bruce Braley and Joni Ernst will be right here at the Galvin Fine Arts Center to take part in a debate. Today, this guy right here, Brian Anderson, a triple amputee veteran, visited St. Ambrose University to share his life-changing experiences at the Western Illinois Eastern Iowa Veterans Conference.
When I woke up and I'm looking at myself as a triple amputee, I knew life was going to be different. Just didn't know how different.
Anderson says he served twice in Iraq, but the second time he came back to the United States with only half of his body. He says he was injured by an IED that resulted in the loss of both of his legs and left hand, a life-changing injury that at first was extremely difficult to cope with.
And I was in the shower, I was washing my body, and all of a sudden it got in my head, oh my God, I'm half a person. Like, oh my God, I'm half a person.
Anderson says he sunk into a deep depression, suffering from panic attacks and crying uncontrollably. He says it wasn't until a trip to Vegas with his mom and cousin that he realized that was no way to live.
Being depressed sucks, and I don't want to be depressed. And then having fun made me focus on what was in front of me and live in the moment. So, be depressed, have fun. It was kind of that simple for me.
Anderson even took that mentality a step further.
And I accepted that this was the way that I was now. And that allowed me to move on. And then I realized I really don't want to be a normal guy anymore. I want to be extraordinary or live an extraordinary life.
Now Anderson travels the country spreading that message to thousands of veterans, leaving an inspirational legacy everywhere he goes. Anderson says many can relate to his story, and he understands what many veterans are going through.
A lot of veterans feel stuck. They feel, that's the best way I can describe it, is stuck or stuck in their situation or with whatever they're doing.
But he hopes after today, those that are struggling find hope.
I got back to good. Now I want to help others get back to good.
Navy veteran and volunteer Chad Harvey says he has certainly been impacted.
The obstacles that he's had to overcome, he's just a very inspirational person. I think he does great for the veteran community.
Anderson likes to climb trees, ride his motorcycle, and snowboard in his free time. He says now that he feels his life is near perfect, he wants veterans and others to realize that anything is possible, no matter if you have an entire body or just half. Shelby Steger, Dateline SAU. It's hard to believe 3-year-old Logan Meinke just got out of the hospital this morning, considering he is in this bounce house jumping with his friends.
It's hard. We've had to do things to him and hold him down for procedures that no mother or father ever wants to do.
Just 9 months ago, Logan's mother, Jenny, thought her son had the stomach flu, but within days, doctors told them Logan had E. coli.
They went to draw some blood from Logan, and I knew at that point something bad was happening.
Jenny says at times the trauma of a needle can be unbearable.
He finds out we're going to Iowa City, and he cries literally the entire way up there and gets physically sick.
But she provides her son with resilience and strength every day. So when the doctors told her Logan needed a new kidney, she was the first one to say, "Give him one of mine."
And I knew in the bottom of my heart that this was going to be something that I would be able to give to him.
Turns out Jenny was an exact match.
I think I'm any different than all the other mothers out there. It's just, you love your child unconditionally.
Without a doubt, Jenny signed the papers.
I think I did what every mother would do. I don't think any mother would ever bat an eye if you're physically able to give that your child, the gift of life.
Today, Jenny's close friends have rallied around Logan and the family to put on a fundraiser. People from all over the area came to provide the family with support.
Today is life-changing. The generosity that we have seen so far.
Even though the transplant is taken care of, Logan's lifetime medications have just begun. Jenny says the money raised today will help with his treatment.
Smile just brightens a room. It's amazing.
And for now, Jenny will smile as she knows she saved her son's life. Reporting in Wolcott, Shelby Steger, KWQC, TV6 News.
The townhouses that sit in the middle of the St. Ambrose campus are getting a lot of attention. Dateline SAU's Shelby Steger explains why this particular option for student housing has been a hot topic as of late.
Students say the townhouses will be taken down next year, and others say 10 years. Vice President of Finance Mike Poster says current students have no need to worry about the townhouses coming down. But architects do feel that we need to use our land on campus more efficiently.
We updated the campus master plan in 2011, and we hired an architectural firm by the name of VOA out of Chicago. And one of the things they noticed when they looked at our campus was that while the townhouses are very functional, they take up a lot of space on campus.
Poster says 96 students live within 13 houses. He says the architects that visited St. Ambrose University recommended knocking down the townhouses and building new residence halls. The residence halls would be able to house 400 students in the same amount of land. Poster says it all depends on
what our needs for student housing will be in the future.
The master plan is always changing and adding new ideas that need to be done around campus, just like this townhouse idea.
Plan for the townhouse has been in the master plan for years now. I don't think that anything soon is going to happen.
Students say the townhouses are a place for them to feel more grown up while being close to all of the campus buildings. For Morgan Lynn, her townhouse experience has been a success.
I do like living on my own and independent in a house, but being on campus in the middle of everything where it's convenient.
And that convenience is something students can look forward to for at least 5 to 10 more years. Shelby Steger, Dateline, SAU.